Think about a burning candle. When the wax melts away into nothingness, where did it actually go? Did it vanish? Did it turn into liquid energy? Most people believe that when they lose weight, their fat suffers a similar fate. They think it melts, dissolves, or magically transforms into sweat, heat, or pure energy. But almost everything you've been told about weight loss is a biological lie. In 2014, a groundbreaking study published in the British Medical Journal asked hundreds of doctors, dietitians, and personal trainers a simple question. When you lose weight, where does the fat go? Over 90% of them failed the test. They had no idea. If the experts don't even know where the mass goes, how can they expect you to lose it? Here is the unsettling reality. When you lose 10 pounds of fat, exactly 8.4 pounds of that fat leaves your body through your lungs. You don't sweat it out, you don't excrete it. You literally exhale it into thin air as an invisible gas. Right now, inside your body, billions of microscopic vaults are locked shut. Your cells are trapping energy, refusing to let it go, no matter how hard you run or how little you eat. In this video, we are going inside the cell. We are going to unlock the chemical gatekeepers that your body uses to hoard weight, reveal the exact breathing mechanics of fat loss, and expose the single hormonal master switch that determines whether you burn fat today or store it forever. To fix a broken metabolism, we have to understand the enemy. Meet the adipocyte, the human fat cell. You need to realize right now that your body does not hate you. It is not trying to make you look bad in clothes. It is operating on an ancient, survivalist software program that hasn't been updated in 200,000 years. To your brain, a calorie is not a unit of weight. It is a shield against starvation. Inside every fat cell sits a giant droplet of something called a triglyceride. This is pure, stored fuel. But a triglyceride is a chemical fortress. It is too large, too heavy, and too stable to exit the cell wall. It is literally trapped inside a biological prison. And here are the stakes. As long as that triglyceride remains intact, it does not matter if you eat 500 calories a day or run a marathon every morning. Your body cannot use it for fuel. Instead, your body will starve your muscles, tank your thyroid, destroy your energy levels, and trigger intense, ravenous cravings to force you to eat. This is why traditional dieting feels like an agonizing prison sentence. You are fighting against your own cellular biology. You are trying to starve a body whose cells are locked from the inside. But what if you could force the cells to open the gates? What if you could trigger the exact chemical cascade that tears that triglyceride molecule apart, forcing it to melt out of the cell and enter your bloodstream? To do that, we have to activate a highly specific, fiercely guarded enzyme group. Welcome to Phase 1, lipolysis. This is a triglyceride. It gets its name because it consists of a glycerol backbone, the tri, holding onto 3 long fatty acid tails. Think of this like a massive 3-pronged anchor holding a ship in place. As long as those 3 tails are attached to the backbone, the molecule is too massive to pass through the microscopic pores of the fat cell membrane. To break the anchor, your body must deploy a specialized team of molecular demolition workers. The most important worker in this crew is an enzyme called hormone-sensitive lipase, or HSL. When HSL gets activated, it swims into the fat droplet, targets the triglyceride, and cleanly chops the fatty acid tails away from the glycerol backbone. Once those tails are freed, a miracle happens. They instantly shrink in scale. They become free fatty acids. They can now easily glide through the cell wall, exit the adipose tissue, and float freely into your bloodstream, ready to be destroyed. But here is the catch, the ultimate catch that trips up millions of people. HSL is incredibly sensitive. It is hyper-reactive. And there is one single hormone in the human body that acts like a devastating kill switch for HSL: insulin. Whenever you eat carbohydrates or sugar, your blood glucose rises, and your pancreas secretes insulin to clear that sugar out of your blood. This is a normal, healthy process. But what they don't tell you in fitness commercials is this: insulin and HSL cannot coexist in high amounts. The moment your insulin levels spike, even slightly, a signal is sent to your fat cells that completely paralyzes HSL. The molecular scissors are instantly destroyed. Lipolysis halts dead in its tracks, and it doesn't just stop for 5 minutes. Studies show that a significant insulin spike can lock your fat cells shut for hours afterward. This means if you drink a healthy fruit smoothie or eat a sugary sports bar before your workout, thinking it will give you energy to burn fat, you have actually done the exact opposite. You have flooded your system with insulin, locked your fat cells down, and forced your body to burn only the sugar you just drank, leaving your body fat completely untouched. Let's assume you've done it right. Your insulin is low, your HSL is active, and the fatty acids have escaped the cell. They are now floating in your blood. Are you down a pound yet? No, not even close, because right now that fat is just floating cargo. If you don't destroy it, your liver will simply gather those free fatty acids up, stitch them back together into a triglyceride, and stuff them right back into your fat cells. To actually eliminate the weight permanently, we must enter phase 2, oxidation. And this is where the mind-bending math of human biology comes into play. Don't let the chemical formulas scare you. Let's break down exactly what this means, because this formula reveals the secret door out of your body. An average molecule of human fat has a chemical structure of 55 carbon atoms, 104 hydrogen atoms, and 6 oxygen atoms. To destroy this molecule, you have to inject an enormous amount of external oxygen into the system. Specifically, for every single molecule of fat you want to burn, you must inhale 78 molecules of oxygen. When that oxygen mixes with the fat molecule inside your cells, it breaks the chemical bonds apart entirely. The fat molecule ceases to exist. It splits into 2 distinct waste products, carbon dioxide and water. If you track every single atom of that 10-pound block of fat we mentioned earlier, the exact breakdown looks like this. 8.4 pounds turns into carbon dioxide, which travels to your lungs and is breathed out into the atmosphere. The remaining 1.6 pounds turns into water, which leaves your body through urine, sweat, and tears. Think about the sheer weight of that statement. Your lungs are your primary excretory organ for fat loss. You literally breathe your fat out of existence. Now, a dangerous misconception usually happens right here. Viewers think, brilliant, if fat loss is just breathing, I'll just sit on the couch and hyperventilate for 20 minutes. Please do not do that. Hyperventilating on purpose will only make you dizzy, give you a headache, and potentially cause you to pass out. Why? Because your lungs only export the carbon dioxide that your cells have already broken down. To force the cells to produce that carbon dioxide in the first place, you have to unlock the absolute powerhouse of human metabolism. You have to go inside the cellular engine. This is the mitochondria, the legendary powerhouse of the cell. This is the furnace where fat goes to die. Inside this folded membrane, a complex metabolic pathway called the Krebs cycle occurs. The free fatty acids are dragged into this furnace, shredded apart, and fed into an electron transport chain to create ATP, the energy currency of life. But here is the devastating stake reveal. Not all metabolic furnaces are created equal. If you have been sedentary for years, eaten a highly processed diet, or chronically starved yourself with extreme crash diets, your body does something terrifying. It undergoes a process called mitochondrial attrition. Because you aren't using these metabolic furnaces, your body decides they are too expensive to maintain. It literally dissolves them. Imagine trying to burn a forest down with a single match. That is what it's like trying to lose weight when your cellular furnaces have withered away. You can starve yourself all you want, but you simply don't have the machinery required to process the fat. But here is the incredible news. Mitochondria are highly adaptive. You can force your body to build a massive, roaring network of brand new furnaces through a biological process called mitochondrial biogenesis. There are 2 specific triggers that force your cells to build more furnaces. First, metabolic stress from specific types of movement. When you perform high-intensity interval training or heavy resistance training, your muscles completely deplete their energy reserves. Your brain panics, looks at the lack of furnaces, and issues a cellular mandate: build more factories immediately. Second, cold exposure. When you expose your body to cold temperatures, it activates brown adipose tissue. a special type of fat packed with mitochondria that burns regular fat just to generate heat and keep you alive. When you combine low insulin with a high density of mitochondria, weight loss stops being a daily, exhausting struggle against your willpower. It becomes an automatic, passive background process of your daily life. Now that you know the hidden science, let's tie it all together into a practical daily blueprint to unlock your cells, release the triglycerides, and exhale the weight for good. Step 1. Manage the insulin gatekeeper. To keep hormone-sensitive lipase active, prioritize foods that keep your blood sugar stable. Focus on whole foods, fiber, healthy fats, and clean proteins before you worry about severe calorie restriction. Try keeping a window of time each day, like an overnight fast, where insulin is completely baseline, allowing your cells to release fat freely. Step 2. Stimulate mitochondrial growth. Give your body a reason to build more metabolic furnaces. Lift weights 3 to 4 times a week to stimulate muscle tissue, or introduce short bursts of Zone 2 cardio, steady, rhythmic exercise where you can still hold a conversation but are breathing deeply enough to import that critical oxygen. Step 3. Honor the oxygen exchange. Remember, you cannot rush cellular oxidation. True fat loss is a steady, architectural breakdown of carbon bonds. Consistency wins over intensity every single time. Extreme, frantic starvation tactics just stress the body out, raising cortisol, which raises blood sugar, which triggers insulin, and locks the cells all over again. The next time you are working out or eating a clean meal, take a deep, conscious breath in and let a slow exhale out. Realize that you aren't just breathing air. You are witnessing the final, beautiful stage of a complex chemical miracle. You are breaking ancient carbon bonds, unlocking cellular prisons, and literally letting go of the weight that no longer serves you, one breath at a time. If this deep dive shifted how you look at your own body, hit the subscribe button. In our next video, we are exposing the dark truth behind why your brain craves sugar at exactly 3 p.m. and the neurological trick to shut it down instantly. See you there.